Previously on CSI Mwangi Expanse.
Hey, Zach.
What's going on?
How do you feel like...
Be quick.
How do you think you can...
The agency.
How do you think you can get this monkey killer?
It's easy. You just gotta apply the 3-body process.
Oh, yeah?
Is it 3 bodies?
Yeah.
Then you gotta apply the process.
The monkey was the first one. Then it was the birds.
All right, let me take a look.
Then it was the bears.
Let me take a the birds, the bears, and the monkeys. Yeah,
okay.
Got it.
Here,
right.
the bears are here. Just have a look at these bears.
Wait, first you gotta look at the monkey. Where's the monkey body?
Oh, the monkey. That's way back in another place.
You don't have access to the body?
We only have this.
You klutzes! What's
We
wrong
have
with
this.
you?
This is the...
Hand over your badge!
No,
This
wait.
is the arrowhead.
What?
This is the arrowhead that killed the monkey.
That's pretty good.
These arrowheads are very uniquely made, specifically for... they have
Specifically for monkeys.
and we found out that somebody called Karabonara or something.
Sharker
You guys are
owns
just saying
this.
syllables right now. You said 2 different things.
Look,
there was a confusion.
All right, fine. If you run a...
You can't boss us around.
I'm not bossing you around. It's just a natural hierarchy of things. You either get with that, or you get in the past, Zach.
Wait, I'm Zach. Are you getting up in my face? You getting up in my face, Zach?
No, but I'm getting in your face. I'm Detective Quack.
Ah, shit.
Oh, hey, fellas.
Shit,
I'm
not this
Detective
guy.
Black. He's my dentist.
Fuck, Mac and Jack.
I'm a
These guys are my bosses.
Wait. Yeah. We're from CSI McNamara, the less successful spin-off series. We're also chasing this case.
That's right, and we're here to make sure you clean your teeth.
We've got a very positive message about dental hygiene.
look,
Quack, huh?
Quack.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
Black, my name's Black.
Quack. We need to work together to get this monkey.
Wait, hang on. You greet these two with like it's entirely fine. I got hostility for like
this
a full
is a
episode.
crossover episode, okay?
You need to calm down.
They haven't
Zach.
got their own
we're from
show.
We're from kind of the same universe, but not.
Yep, we're different. It's a very different kind of camera. We have more
We'll only
stunt
be here
casting.
for one episode.
Iced teas in our series.
What can you tell us about this killer?
What do you know?
We know that they were throwing clay drakes into a city.
And they threw bread at me.
They threw bread, which is ironic because I'm the duck.
I was gonna say that was real confusing. God damn.
I was confused too.
What lead do we have to get this monkey?
I don't know. We've
Killer.
mostly been tailing you and hoping we'd find the monkey killer / bread thrower.
How did you get through the portal?
We
Used a toothbrush.
that's right, magical toothbrush. That's a thing in our show.
Fuck.
We're more of a kid-focused show, I'll be honest.
It looks like it's not only Mac and Jack and Zach, but it's Mac, Jack, Zach, Quack, and Plack.
Wait, that's right.
I hope Bacharach doesn't turn up.
Yeah. Next episode's gonna have James in it as
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
You remember dreaming of a great owl, Embor.
Tvit?
No, speak,
Tvit.
animal. I'm the tracker now.
Do you think I could have one of them?
One of the shadows.
Just one of your shadows, yeah.
An owl land.
Shania grabs it. Okay, I have an owl. How do you want to do this?
All of Shania's spells fail her after breaking her oath to protect animals.
Character shit.
The adventure continues now.
We're back in the studio and I am determined not to talk about cuck chairs for this episode. We'll see. Hello everyone and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Let's pull things back. Let's pull things back from how immature some of the last episode was. Has anybody read any good books lately?
I've got a load of books here. They're all about dildos and dicks.
literally have books. You're getting a stack out. It's like show and tell.
man.
Yeah, so I'm moving house.
And I saw a pair of pants.
Yeah, they were Dolce & Gabbana. Sorry, Colin. You didn't have
Go
to see
through
that.
your book recommendations then.
Dirty pants and books.
They are fucking clean, and you can smell
All right,
them if
bro,
you want.
I'm not going to smell your pants.
Fine. They're so
smell
clean
them.
I could
I'll
use them
smell
as a
them.
bookmark, but I won't because it would upset you.
Just moving
I'd
on
like
from
that.
your Scudder Scott. Just for listeners,
Scott.
like Scott has actually pulled out a stack of real books, actual books, which are becoming a little bit more rare these days. I don't know if people got some sort of tablet or reader or...
I was a boy.
11 books.
There's a.
Shit.
Ooh,
that's like a technical manual.
It's a big
12 books. There's 12
How have you
books.
managed to get
boy.
that many books in that bag?
because I try, Ross.
Right, so
I count
let's
13
Let's go
books.
through them. So
All right.
we've got A Storm of Swords with
That's
Game of Thrones,
That
right?
is-
All Game of Thrones one's out of the way.
That'll
'cause that's
never
obvious.
go anywhere.
It's an obvious one that I've got.
No one will
And
ever buy
I
that.
literally, because I'm moving house, I was like, you know, you're doing that thing where you're trying to get rid of as many as possible, and you keep looking at the fucking George R. R. Martin ones. You're like, I can't get rid of them.
I've got like a box set of them, and it's in my loft.
He's never going to finish this.
I've got a question though. Like Scott, is he a good writer? I don't think his writing was that great when I read it. Maybe it's because of the hype, and you were like, okay, I'll finally read the actual books and the text. But I didn't think his writing was actually
James,
that.
we're going to put this aside for now, and we're going to do an entire.
Where's the last one,
preamble.
Scott? Where's the last one?
The entire preamble dedicated to how that's a thing that we're going to have a conversation about later. But for now,
All right, good.
I've got another book. It's on pattern cutting for men's costume.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Why do I have that? I don't know. But my partner's going to get it because she works in costume. And
Nice.
I'm getting the fuck rid of it. This is by Marjorie Liu. It's monstrous. Anybody who's into graphic novels and shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is a beautiful book.
Are you giving these away, Scott?
No, these are the books I'm taking with me. I have a separate pile at home,
I
that the ones I've been
see.
getting rid of. Monstrous by Marjorie Liu is a fucking amazing book.
Right.
And that's the reason why it's one of the few graphic novels I'm keeping.
Can you give us like a two-line summary, or?
Well, I mean, there's no need to because Neil Gaiman's already written that, and Neil Gaiman's written a recommendation for every single fucking book that exists. He's on everything. I read Mythago Wood recently, and sure enough, Neil Gaiman creeps up in that as well. He's like, what else do you do, Neil? This is from the back, set in an alternate world of Art Deco beauty and steampunk horror. Monstrous tells the epic story of Micah Halfwolf, a teenage survivor of a cataclysmic war between humans and their hated enemies, the Arcanics.
Ooh, that does sound
Nice.
very gaming.
Cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of Neil Gaiman, here he is with American Gods, which, to be fair,
Oh, yeah.
is one of my favourite books of all time.
Excellent.
I have a copy
Nice.
of that too.
Did you ever watch this TV show?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
'cause
I
didn't
watched
have
some
access
of
to it
it.
at the time.
Yeah.
My favourite scene
It's
was
one of the ones I didn't finish.
Yeah, you didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the end of it was man.
No spoilers.
The end of it was
Because,
bad.
I knew. Yeah.
Just
There you go.
saying
Now
that
you
the
don't have
end
to
of
watch
it.
the end.
Great. No, I'm not going to watch the end.
Let's crack
Oh,
on.
no.
What other books? Come on. I'm excited.
Yeah, books.
More books.
Books.
This is a book called Still Life with Woodpecker by Tom Robbins. It's a very odd book. And I read it a very, very long time ago, and it weirdly sparked a romance with a Spanish girl that I met in Spain because I was traveling in Spain at the time. And it's a very kooky book about kind of philosophy, but also kind of a woodpecker, and also kind of cigarettes, and also there's like a terrorist, but he's not really a terrorist. It's really cleverly written, and there's a lot of fun in there. And
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, it's just very, very different. Tom Robbins writes very, very different books.
Why does it always say in every book, #1 bestseller or New York's bestseller? Every book says that.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I want New
just
York-
thought I'd just say
More books. More books.
I think New York Times is very, but the #1 bestseller is like gauging what to like exploding shoes. Then
But
yes, that
I'm
is the
sure
#1
it's a good
bestseller.
book.
Yeah,
Sure
you know.
it's-
Really, just like vociferously, New York just chews through
More books, please.
Yeah.
More
I'm being
books.
rushed by my producer here. Sorry.
Books.
Jesus, okay, Christ.
I thought it said Gary Neville then.
No, that's not. No one said Neville. It's China Myville.
Great author.
Yeah, that's Kraken. That's one of the.
Is it Kraken?
It does
is
appear to have a Kraken on it.
It
is Kraken.
got a
8
house
minutes.
with
We
a
got to get
Kraken
going. Come on, we're on
underneath.
8 minutes.
If you've not,
Colin is not totally happy with this preamble.
I really
okay?
like
We need
it. I
to-
really like it, but we've just got to make it quicker.
we can have an extra couple minutes for books.
No,
I
definitely
mean,
not.
come on now.
Do not savor the literature, Scott.
Kraken's a really good book. It's written by China Myville, who wrote my favourite books of all time, which is the Baslag trilogy. He wrote this about a modern London which is surrounded in cults. Drummond. You would love
Yes.
China Myville. He wrote a book called King Rat, which is about drum and bass and jungle.
Fabulous.
Really?
Yes.
Is it?
China Marvell in his youth was a massive junglist and talks about it. He talks about it when he's not talking about deconstruction, the British state.
Right.
He's a communist. And
Thanks, man.
This is a book called Ancient Paths by Graham Robb, and that's one of my guilt books that I haven't read. It's about like the Celtic ley lines in England and stuff. There's another fucking George R. R. Martin. God, he's fucking everywhere. Man in the High Castle, Philip K. Dick.
Yeah, it's an interesting story.
Nice. Interesting take.
I haven't seen the serialization, but I could tell immediately just from the trailer, it's got precious little to do with the book
At all.
Yeah.
Such a massive departure.
That is not the book, but hey, let's just go with it anyway.
But I love Philip K. Dick, and I love his.
I think Colin's about to explode.
I can no longer see Scott. There's so many books in one.
There's books, but yes, it's Philip K. Dick, classic. If you're not a classic science fiction writer,
yeah, and this
Check out
is
his
one of his light sci-fis. It's set in arguably the present day, which is about, if you don't know, it's about if we all lost the war and Japan and Nazi Germany divided America in half, and it's an interesting take, and some might say increasingly relevant for America these days. Pocket edition of The Hobbit, 75th edition anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Pocket edition.
That's a big pocket.
yeah.
It's like hardback, but little. Oh,
what's in your
love
pockets
that.
is why the Hobbit, of course.
The plot of this book.
Literally, what's going to happen? You weird frog.
That's a real Mel Brooks kind of joke, isn't it?
Why the screenplay?
Tiny font in it as well, as you can imagine, from a pocket edition of The Hobbit.
Fabulous.
Hollow Crown by Dan Jones.
Oh, did anyone watch the BBC series of that?
I didn't.
It's very
good.
nice. It's very, very good. I don't know how because it's literally like film versions of Shakespeare plays, so I don't know how close it is to the book. I think the term comes from somewhere around that, but who knows? But yeah, it is basically the War of the Roses plays. Very, very good. Good Ben Whishaw as Richard II. Any more books?
Yeah, I got one more.
One more book.
We haven't got time.
This is going to be the big one.
Gary Kilworth, House of Tribes.
Nice. Got a mouse on it.
It's got a mouse on it.
No one's ever heard of this book. And
I have. It rings a
fucking
bell. but-
adorable.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Is it really?
This is about a massive house which has been almost taken over and lived in by several different tribes of mice with their own socioeconomic policies, with their own statuses, with their own personalities, with their own tribal functions around the house. There's like differences in hierarchy from the mice who like are around the door versus the mice who are kings who will live in the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And they all have their own personalities. It's fucking beautiful. Like some of the gangs are called, and from the book here, the Library Book-Eaters, the Invisibles, the Death's Head, and the Rebellious 13K Gang. And that, let me tell you,
Those are books.
if you fucking like mice, let me tell you, Gary Kilworth, House of Tribes, is a fucking wonderful little book.
Literature Corner with Scott. Thank you very much.
That was beautiful. Thanks, Scott.
Can I ask one question? Does anything terrible, unfair, and unpleasant happen to any of the animals in the book about tribal mice?
Like there's fighting. There's like
Death?
Yeah.
Amongst the animals, though, right? No one comes in and stamps on them or anything.
No, there's no human. There's threat of human animal violence.
So
I don't think it pays
animal
off.
violence occurs, but it's not perpetrated by sentient creatures. It's only by other animals. Which
Nobody's
makes
made an oath.
Which makes it significantly better than what's happened in this world. Shania Rain has broken her druidic oath.
That is what happened.
What
That's
does it
exactly
mean?
What happened. Well, it means that I've lost my magic. That's it. It's gone. I think a combination of just not really having played for a while, and it have been a very long time since I created the character. Like, there was a part of me that as I was doing it was like, this is wrong. Probably shouldn't be doing this.
I'm glad.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm glad it went
but you know, it's just one of those things where. Do you remember when I ate Lee's arm in the original campaign?
I remember that.
You know, it's just like, I just sort of I'm doing this.
This
now.
was in a home game, not actual.
That was in the home game. It's not been on.
Lee's arm is still attached.
Oh, Lee's arm is still attached. She was just
We have a friend called Lee, and Drum.
We mentioned him a few times.
Yeah.
To be fair, in Drum's defence, I was going to say, Dan, I really enjoyed this character, even though I was sort of like the one who's victimised initially.
Yeah.
And it very much fits under that category of like, oh, it's quite a charming, twee sort of childhood story. But actually in practice it's horrific.
It's really dark,
It's
isn't
really
it?
dark. Where he's like, oh, a little blanket instead of a shadow. And it's the sort of end of a kid's nursery, like
Yeah.
cautious
It's like one of
tale.
those old German
You'd be like-
folk tales, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking like Strummel Peter, although they're fucking horrific. But still, like, you're like, oh, well, you shouldn't do that then.
Don't bite
But
your
actually,
nails. Yeah.
if you did have a blanket instead of a shadow, that would be horrendous. Your entire life. And so I can sort of see maybe you're thinking, oh, this is kind of twee, you're just putting a blanket on an owl, but...
Well, no, I don't know. I was trying to help the party. You know what I mean? It was like we need something. We need a shadow from somewhere to get the thing. And everyone said, "What about that bastard owl?" I was like, "Oh, I can call the owl." So I called the owl, and then I was like, well, "What do we do from here?" Well, the logical thing is to grab the owl, I guess. Like, because if I ask the owl, "Can we have a shadow?" it's going to say no.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then I just did it, and then I was like, "Ooh." Not sure I feel right about this because it reminded me of Bill Bailey. He went off, he was in China somewhere, I think, and he went to a restaurant and they had an owl in the window.
If this ends,
And
Bill Bailey capturing an owl and stealing its soul,
No,
not only will he
no,
be
Bill
cancelled-
Bailey, they offered him the owl. They said they would make the owl into food for him, and he said, "No thanks, but can I buy the owl?" They took it to the back of the restaurant, gaffer taped it up and gave it to him, and he took the owl and freed the owl, obviously, but I mean it was a horrendous thing that he had to do. I watched like it was a little mini documentary he made, and he was there with his family, and yeah, obviously the owl was traumatized and it was horrendous.
I imagine
but
peeling gaffer tape off an owl is quite a
and it
traumatic
was
experience for it.
yes, I mean that was it was pretty awful all the way around.
Okay.
And as it was sort of happening, I was like, oh my god, it reminds me of the like Bill Bailey thing, you know what I mean? And I thought, this is bad, but I couldn't stop at that point. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know. It's just like,
go with it.
we were in
Like
I
a
don't know, we were in game, and like everyone's just going like, yeah, we need the thing, and I was like, okay, I guess we need the thing.
The thing is, we
And
don't even need the thing.
Yeah,
really.
we don't.
It's a potential we could trade it, but there's no.
Anyway,
But we need the thing.
We've done it now, haven't we?
I mean, the thing.
We have the thing.
I mean, now we have no magic. So, I have no magic. So
We've-
that's
we've still
that's
got
the
loads
thing
of
we'll
magic.
have to deal with.
Also,
I
you've
guess.
got 3 uses of like an amazing stitching thing, which is if you're really creative, your new function for maybe 2 battles could be really cool.
stitching stuff to stuff.
The
I mean,
stitching stuff.
it's one way of incapacitating your
God, it's
opponent.
just
They
another
call
way
her the
of
Stitcher.
putting- another flipping female trope.
What female trope involves people stitching people to other things?
No, just stitching.
Pretty sure Jigsaw was a dude, wasn't he?
I'm the bloody stitcher.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've stitched myself up. If that's
True.
that counts.
All right. Scott, get
like
that
a
pattern
kipper.
making book out.
Yeah.
Drum's going to need it.
Stitch.
I like that became a parable about peer pressure rather than why it's wrong to stitch blankets to
Well,
owls.
no, I mean that wasn't really. I didn't mean it to be that.
No, it's valid.
I guess there was a part of me that.
By the way, as a
felt
disclaimer,
pressure, but
the,
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't really. I wasn't blaming anyone but myself for my actions.
No.
No.
I take full responsibility for
yes.
grabbing the owl, holding the owl, and letting the other owl take its shadow.
Yeah.
I now have to make up for that.
All it
That's,
takes for evil to triumph is for good people to not tell Shania that what she's doing is insane.
Yes. And I need to say the Danger Club does not support the stitching of tiny blankets to owls. So please don't engage in this activity.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. That's.
unless there's magical thread at stake.
Oh, in which case, go for
stitch right up.
or if it's a great big owl that lives in a tree with a shadow full of nests, then just do that. Yeah,
Nest full of shadows.
A shadow
Nest
full of
full
nests.
Shadow full of nests.
Oh, shadow full of nests here.
Nest Full of Shadows, isn't that by Cat Stevens?
I thought it was one of your books.
I thought that was R.R. Martin, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. A shadow full of nests.
Let's rejoin our shady group, who have regained their own shadows at least.
Yay. Vel's just saying,
You are still fatigued, although Velda, until your
yes.
next rest. You
yeah,
will
no.
be fatigued, so.
He's tired, but now happy to have his shadow back.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Yes, I can't say
And
it.
I disagree about that.
What are you going to do now? What are you going to
Are you
magic?
going to go and get Blanky?
Well, no, I've got him. Yeah,
Just really try and do some dancing.
No, he hopped off into the bushes, didn't he?
Yeah, you didn't go and get him.
Yeah, I did. I chased
He
him
did.
down.
Yeah, Shania did.
Okay, you chase him.
I did chase him down.
You have the blanket owl looks unhappy to be held in shot. Like
Yeah.
blanket owl is still struggling.
Well, I mean,
Shani.
Does it?
Shani.
yeah,
Let him go.
but he's got a blanket attached to him now.
No.
Maybe if you
How
put,
can I?
maybe if you put it out of its misery, it'll cancel.
No,
out
I'm
what
not.
you
That's
did.
making it worse.
I'll
Does the blanket feel like skin? So if you cut it off, would it feel like you're cutting your skin off?
I don't know what's the best way to deal with.
I like to make a knowledge arcana check to see what the consequences of that would possibly be.
If only I could speak to animals again, I could ask it how to help.
There's a 36.
Fucking shit.
A 36. It certainly wouldn't undo the magic of whatever this is.
But would it be less shit for the owl?
Might be less shit for the owl. You don't.
I don't have any scissors. It's not going to happen.
Hold it still, I can chop it with my axe. Absolutely not.
So we could potentially remove the blanket, maybe just leave the stitches and a
If we
little bit of
remove the
blanket on
blanket,
the
then
other
it can
side.
at least fly, yeah?
But I mean, it's going to die eventually because it's going to be fatigued.
It's going to be fatigued. Yeah, it won't be able to
Like-
sleep.
But it's okay because it will die and it'll come back in the Manmolds
With its proper shadow.
with a proper
Yeah.
shadow.
This is
why don't
why I
we-
didn't stop Shania from doing this thing because I just thought
Oh, look,
like, it wasn't
I got an
gonna get
idea.
out.
Why
It'd be a
don't
cruel
we
irony
don't-
if it came out of the Manmolds with a little blanket on.
Why
it for everyone
don't
to know
we take the owl and wrap it in the blanket, take it to the Manmolds, we speak to the Weaver, we say, if we kill this owl, can you make another one of this owl?
Wait,
Huh?
why don't we just speak to the owl up there and say, can you put the shadow back on? And maybe by redeeming the shadow to the owl, you'll get your powers back.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Also, that owl
Well, we
shadow
just-
was the only way we got the needle and thread at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean-
we give them the needle and thread back. That's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
think
We
we
trade it
need
back.
to try. I need to try and do something to help the owl as a start, a beginning. You know, so I'm going to. But I don't know. At the
That's what I'm
moment,
saying. Get the
it's
shadow
just-
back. It might work.
We'll just
No,
go
I
to
don't
the
think that's the way
Manmolds
forward.
and get
Let's
another
go
one.
to the
Let's go to Manmolds.
We're going to anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Thank you,
where we're
everyone, for
going
getting
to.
my shadow back. Sorry, you lost your power, Shania.
So that's okay.
I mean, it wasn't actually part of me getting my shadow back, silly. So
I didn't even know that you had a pact to saving creatures because your boyfriend
I made
killed.
the pact like 260
Your
years
boyfriend
ago.
killed like
so
a
that was way
snake,
before I've ever met any of you guys. So
Monkey.
how the fuck would you know?
bears.
A lot of things are very nebulous between the creature versus monster categorization. It's sometimes very hard to tell the
particularly,
difference.
It's
particularly
true.
rangers, they do like killing wildlife, don't they? Like, I think, oh gosh.
Sometimes we grow up in it. Sometimes wildlife tries to kill you. That's what
And
happens.
shepherds. They like to kill shepherds as well.
Shani,
Okay, yeah.
you're still magical to me.
Thanks very much.
Hey, listen as well.
Appreciate
You know, because you said I was a tracker when I was no longer the tracker.
Yeah.
And I still think you're druid, even though you haven't got your druid powers.
Thanks very
But
much.
listen, this is going to be
What?
good for you. I know it's going to seem shit like now, but look, this could be good. I know it's not me that's going through, but listen. So you've had your powers taken away. You've still got some things that you can do. So you're going to get used to after a
Yeah.
while doing the things you can currently do. Then when you get your powers back, you're going to feel like a god. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like that bit in Iron Man 3 that everyone likes, the most successful Iron Man film. You lose
Hey,
your powers and you get them back again.
Yeah, it's got Mickey Rourke in it.
And there's a really
No,
annoying
that's
kid.
two, you fucking...
That's number two. Fucking hell.
But
There's a really
we
annoying.
should be talking about it.
There's a really annoying kid in it that you can disown whenever you want to.
Oh, yeah, the kids I can disown.
Folton.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Was that the one with the Tony Stark party, all those suits?
No,
it's number two as well.
That was number 2.
Oh, no, number
hang
3
on.
is one
You've
where they
conflated
get rid of all
You
the suits.
conflated two things. There's the house party protocol, which is in 3, and then
Yes.
there's the actual party that he turns up to drunk and
No,
gets
no,
knocked
this is
out.
the
Is that the one with
two.
The House Party Protocol, which was bollocks.
Is that the one with that British guy, the British actor? What's his name?
Stop
Guy
doing it in
Ritchie.
character. Stop.
What the hell are you all talking about?
Because also, you're
Guy-
half-heartedly doing a character.
We saw
Your
this play.
glasses are slipped,
We saw this whole load of
Is that the
plays.
one with that bit?
Are you stalling again?
No, we're
Well,
just
look, we're
talking
talking out
about
of character.
I feel excluded because I don't exist out of
Only
character.
because you haven't seen Endgame.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay, look, let's go to the Manmolds. I'm going to take the elf with me somehow.
You have to throw up in its mouth to feed it.
Like I do
remember?
for Peter.
Yeah.
Peter's into it now.
Thing is, Shani.
Yeah.
You might have to let the owl go.
Not yet. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to carry the owl.
You carry the owl wrapped in its own blanket.
Wrapped in its own blanket. I'm going to try and carry the owl.
Well,
and
you may wear the grudge like a stone.
I think actually, if you put a blanket over an owl's head, I think they go quite quiet.
Okay. She does that.
It's kind of like gaffer tape.
I think Desdemona.
I think that is actually true, isn't it? You put a blanket over them, so you think they sort of go to sleep.
Desdemona.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, you have an unwilling owl wrapped in a blanket.
I'm afraid so.
Let's go to the Manmolds.
You bag it up. You bag it up like you're taking him to Guantanamo Bay, and you
Jesus.
you take the poor little Jesus.
Everyone's making things worse than they are.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You made this bed, Drummond. Yeah. I'm just pooping in it. Oh, right, and you head back to the town of Fable. Algon is getting shirty by now, like, more than usual. He's not happy about having taken this side mission that didn't result in a token. He's just like, I'm telling you what, you better find a token when we're going under here. We better be getting a step closer to getting that dragon.
Why
Otherwise,
are you so antsy?
What? Because you told me you are trying to protect the realm, and I am the one who's supposed to be protecting the realm.
We just
you're
like
doing
to
nothing.
We like to take time.
Also, no, we are trying to find the best way to protect the realm, not just fucking kill everyone we meet. Piece of shit.
Exactly, and also if I can't sleep, then they lose their mighty wizard.
We've already got one person without spells.
Yes, because you tried to help the wizard and then you lost the druid.
That was nothing to do with me. I already got my shadow back before this unholy.
It's all Velda's fault.
What?
All right, let's kill Velda.
I sew Folton and this paladin together.
Yeah. Friendship time.
Yeah. Now you're best friends.
Algon, would it help if you were able to blow off some steam? You're a paladin, right? You like to train all the time to keep your skills sharp so you can defeat evil whenever it comes up, right?
Right.
So how about this lot? Go in to get the... Well, no, we're going somewhere dead important, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to Manmolds. Speaking of the Weaver.
I was going to offer the spa, but I think I might have to put a pin in that just for now, because it'd be useful, you see, because I'm going. You're sort of like, you need to keep your skills sharp, and I need to check if I'm just absolutely dog shit now. So it'd be useful for both of us. But let's do that at a different time, okay?
Yeah, Karagor's having a crisis of confidence.
I tell you what, Karagor, do you want me to summon a dragon you can spar with? Would that make you feel better?
Can you summon a dragon?
Yeah, you can summon a dragon.
I already did, yes.
That was a drake.
Well, it was still pretty big.
No, I've slain drakes before.
No, you don't have to slay him, just spar with him.
No, but I mean, it wouldn't be any challenge for me.
You've slain drakes. See, you're pretty good.
It's a long time ago.
Hey.
It's a long time ago.
Fine.
Haven't you still got like the claw in your bag somewhere?
Yeah. It's meaningless now. You're only as good as your last gig, aren't you, as a freelancer? And my last gigs were fucking shit, Bubba. They were fucking shit. Anyway, it's not about me. My girlfriend's lost her powers. It would be a classic man to make this all about me at this stage. So thank you for the support, lads. However, Shania's the focus here.
Fine. I'll let this slide one last time. But if we don't find a token in this building when we go in there, I'm taking your damn tokens. I'm taking over this quest.
Okay. Fine.
Just get rid of him. Right.
It's going to involve a massive...
No, that's not fine.
No.
Anyway, we'll go get a token.
At some point, he's going to fight us by the sounds of things.
Why don't we sign him to his
then
horse?
we'll have to
That's
deal
what
with
happens
this.
when you invite.
Yes. Then you were just fighting a centaur, mate. You're just giving him elevation.
Not if we say their asses together. Like,
The beast with two backs. Human
So you come on the outskirts of Fable. You come up to this old manor house again. It has a high fence around it, iron fence around it, and it has a big chimney at the centre that is belching out this sickly smelling smoke. It smells of fat and soot. The windows are barred. All of the windows have got metal bars across them. There is a door. There is a path leading up to a door. There doesn't seem to be anyone about.
We'll walk up to the door, knock on it.
You knock on the door. There is no reply.
I open the door.
You open the door. The door does open.
Yeah, good.
Smoke blows in Velda's face.
Yes. I apologise, dear listeners. I'm not very well for this recording session, so I apologise for the little coughs that happen every now and then.
You're soldiering through it.
Soldiering through, but I'm sure Colin's going to do a great job of covering. But yes, very sooty air.
Oh no, I'm not cutting any of it. Everything's staying in me.
We're going to get the episode back and there's just no James.
Every now and then, just, yeah.
I think my Mac's so good that it just cuts it out automatically.
I think they do. I think it's because coughs are associated with poor people, and so that Mac just cuts all that stuff out. We don't need that.
Yeah.
I started playing around with putting some of the putting episodes through an AI transcript tool that Headliner does. See if we can start getting some transcripts up for some of the eps. And the one thing it falls down on is that it cannot distinguish James and Colin apart. It can get everyone else's voices.
Really?
It thinks
really
James
weird.
and Colin are the same person. And I was like, that feels of the two people to confuse. That feels strange.
That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's. I would have thought that would have been an easy one to tell.
Interesting. So you're telling me we can fool Skynet by using James and Colin?
All we need is wildly different Kentish accents. And we can foil Skynet.
We're the key, James.
Bring them down, yeah.
We can bring down
the
AI.
Keymaster and the Gatekeeper.
Yeah.
If Skynet ever comes to us and says, I will let you all go free in exchange for the life of Colin, we've got a choice.
It's normally me and you. It's normally
that's what I said.
When I hear people listening back to it, they're like, "Oh, sometimes I get Scott and James confused for a second."
Really?
So I find that interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you push the door open. The door is unlocked. The door creaks open, and you You look into a dark wood-panelled lobby. There are two doors in the south wall. There is a bronze plaque up on the wall, and there are half a dozen wax mannequins on plinths standing there, staring at you from out of the room. It is quite dark in there. In fact, there is a window. There is a window that should be on there, but when you look at it, you see that it is bricked up on the inside. And in fact, the windows on the outside of this building are painted on. They are not real windows.
Hello?
Has anyone got a card that might do?
Yes.
What have you got?
I don't.
I've got the Waxworks.
That does seem like it would be.
I'm just waiting to confirm that this is a majoritively wax area before I play it.
Yeah.
What are the waxworks of?
They are people. I'll take as a society. A society check if you would like to know a little bit about.
25 for my society.
25 on the society.
Mine is 22.
25 and 22. Neither of you know really what any of these are, I'm afraid. They just appear to be waxworks. They are surprisingly realistic-looking waxworks.
I'll make
I don't know who any of these people are.
No, me neither.
I know. It's strange because I didn't used to work in a waxworks.
Yeah, a long time ago.
About 10 years you spent in a waxworks, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm used to these waxworks.
But you don't know who these are.
No.
My society check was 29.
A 29. Bubba, as a storyteller, you recognise these. You recognise them as figures of famous philosophers and writers from Aslanti and Varisian legends. So very, very old legends. You're talking like if there was a waxwork of like Chaucer or like these are and philosophy or Plato, even like Plato. You don't necessarily know what they look like, but you're pretty sure that's who it's meant to be. Like these are very old kind of.
I know who these people are. That one over there is an old philosopher.
A philosopher?
A philosopher.
What?
A velociraptor.
What was his name?
He was a velociraptor who was also a philosopher.
Wow.
What was his name?
One of his he's called Raptorpusson. Raptorpusson, yeah. Raptorpusson. Yeah, you ever heard of him? His most famous quote was, "No matter if you have long arms or short, you can still reach for the sky." Oh, it's deep. You know?
That is deep.
Eh? That one over
my
there.
kind of guy.
That was a guy who's like big on like society. That one over there.
He liked to
What's his
society.
name?
Her name.
Her name. Sorry.
What was her name?
Her name's Sharon. Sharon. Yeah, the great society philosopher.
This is a rubbish wax museum.
Over there, that's the Beatles. Because you've always got to have the Beatles.
And Winston Churchill in the
There's no
corner.
plaques on any of these wax.
Oh, look, there's two immersive actors, though, looking underpaid and badly costumed.
For some reason pretending to be waxworks in a room full of waxworks.
What is that?
That's dead funny, though. It's a funny bit, though.
Oh, dear. Fantastic.
Sharon was great.
There is a there is a plaque. There's a plaque on the. Why can't I say plaque? There's a plaque on the wall.
Is that what?
What does it read?
Mac and Jack a plaque. They finally caught up with them. Yeah.
It is written in. It's written in ancient Varisian. So I would like either a society or a bardic law check to know what it says.
I love if Folton gets this over both Felder and Bubba.
Nope.
Oh,
31.
20 for me.
32.
31 and 32. The two of you understand. The two of you managed to translate it. It translates to visitors will be scolded.
Is it like by a door that's like...
No, it's just on the, like, as if it's meant to be the first thing you see when you come in. Like,
Can I
opposite the entranceway.
Do these waxworks look like they've had wax poured on them from above?
No, they look
Just like-
they look quite realistic. Like you take a step back when you first see them. And they
I
look,
think we might get turned into waxworks.
Why? What does that sign say?
It says prisoners will be scolded.
Prisoners will be scolded.
What does it say?
It says visitors.
Visitors will be scolded.
Now, is that... How's it spelled?
His check's lower than mine.
V's and P's look very similar in old versions.
Yes, how's it spelled? Is it sort of SCAL or is it SO scolded? Wherever you spell scolded.
Bolton.
Burned.
Bolton.
You're gonna die.
It's really scolded as in burnt.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Wax is gonna be tips on you, basically.
Karagor immediately starts looking for runners in the ceiling, any vents, any trapdoors, any levers, anything like that would drop liquid from above.
Give me a perception check.
Don't we have a card as well?
Yes,
I think it's safe to say.
I think we've probably
I think
it's safe to say
done
it's the
enough.
waxworks,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, fine. Then this does appear to be the waxworks.
Let's do that before we do anything else. I think.
The waxworks. You play the waxwork card and
it steals your shadow.
so an owl comes down, takes Felder's shadow away.
Bubba loses his powers.
Yeah, what anathema would Bubba have to create? Bubba would have to be negative.
By the way,
There's been a lot of birdicide coming from Bubba recently. I've noticed. She was just like, kill ya. God, just stop it now.
He's going through a thing, isn't he? Like, he really hated birds for a long time, and now he doesn't mind them, but he doesn't mind being called a bird. But he's still, like, I guess.
He's a classic teenager at the moment.
Stuff
Like,
going
he's
on,
all
isn't
over
it?
the place, isn't he? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, I thought you didn't like birds. No, I like birds now. What are you talking about? My best friend's
Yeah,
birds.
what's
It's
wrong
like,
with you?
you literally said yesterday you didn't like birds. No.
No, they're fine.
How dare you?
What's your fucking problem with birds?
I've got to go sulk in the corner.
Maybe you don't like birds. Yeah.
I forgot to ask, by the way. You know, when we sleep these days, what do you get back when you sleep? Is it
A
like
fucking blanket, mate. That's the...
It depends. If you have Shania with you, if you have Shania with you and she is able to perform medicine checks, you can have all your hit points back. If Shania is not with you, as standard, it's your level times your con bonus. But like, if we have Shania, we just assume that basically there is enough time for her to just constantly roll medicine checks until everyone is at full health, and then for you to go back to sleep. We just don't role play that out because it would take forever.
okay?
But that's
Shania was with us last night.
Yeah,
Great.
that's absolutely fine for you to have all your hit points back from that. You play the card. The card glows golden and starts floating in the air. You are being given a +2 on perception checks.
Lovely.
Which is useful because that's what I'm going to do now. But it doesn't matter.
That's not that bad.
Which means it's not that bad. It's in Pathfinder, anything under a 15 is terrible. So in total, that is a 24 with a bonus.
A 24. You search the room, but you find no sign of vents or anything.
Okay.
How many room? How many? What? Where the
There
doors?
are two doors to the south side by
How many
side.
rooms has this building got?
Give me the blueprints, please.
yeah.
It's a dungeon in it where it's getting. Is anyone else getting a dungeon vibe? You
I'm
getting a
getting
dungeon
Not
vibe?
dungeon, but I don't know.
What vibe are you getting, Waldorf?
Actually,
Dragons?
it feels a bit like the volcano to me, sort of thing. You know, it's a bit functional. There's a functionality to this place.
I'm going to go up to the waxwork.
Okay.
You're gonna
Go
lick
to
it.
one of the
See if you can get a job.
No, I was going to peel. I was going to use my axe to peel the skin off because I want to know if it's a real person or not. But then I also feel
So
like
the one person who spent 10 years working in a waxwork museum is unsure about the reality of waxworks.
Well, you know, there might be.
That's terrifying, Ross. Like,
then
do you
I
go
also
around just
feel
checking
if it is a
customers?
real person, I've just peeled their skin off. Fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Is that the two swords way?
Yeah.
Is that a customer? I don't know. I just quickly peeled them. Oh, sorry about it.
Take your axe and you give me a craft check to very gently peel away some of the wax.
Probably not going to be enough.
So you're going to be hacking off cheeks.
That is 16.
16. Fulton chops the arm off one of the waxworks while trying to put, you put a bit too much pressure and the axe just goes straight through his arm. The arm just falls on the floor. It is fortunately wax all the way through.
Oh, phew. Okay, they're not real people.
No.
It had been real people. Then you would have cut that guy's arm off.
I mean, you'd hope that unless they're a really dedicated immersive actor who just didn't want to break character at any time, you'd hope at some point by putting the massive axe at his cheek, they'd have said, please stop, I'm actually human.
No, they're not paid enough for that.
No, exactly. And immersive actors, they just do what you're told anyway, do you? Be grateful.
Which room are we going in?
Yeah. The ones. What rooms are options?
Left and the right, I think.
Well, lefty.
Yep, you can go lefty.
Yeah, why not?
Lefty.
Wait, based on the... Sorry, I was just going to ask a quick question. Did we come into the middle of the building? Was it a corner sort of thing?
Middle.
It was a middle, okay, so right. So. And there was the chimney in the middle?
Chimney is in the centre, although you don't...
the centre, right, okay, yeah.
Just gonna
Were you
check if I can
confident?
hear
Were
or
you
smell
confident
anything
you didn't see anything?
behind the
Should
door.
I have a double look?
What?
Shit. Were you confident?
I'm just going to listen behind the door.
Just while Karagor's doing that as well, are the waxworks wearing real clothing and items?
No, the clothing is made of wax.
Oh, so everything's made of wax, okay.
Doesn't fucking matter because I can't do anything.
Is that thievery or a perception?
Perception.
You get +2.
Yeah, that makes my roll 19.
A 19.
Can I try perception?
You hear nothing. Yeah, you can try perception.
Yeah. Try this fucking
Karagor
perception.
puts a finger in his ear, pulls out a load of wax.
Have we
and
got we've got +2.
You've got +2 to any
29.
To Ringo Starr.
No, I tell you, he needs a new arm, so maybe we're going to
slowly running up the shoulder.
what are you doing the perception on, Drummond? Just so
I want to make sure. Well, I mean, I was sort of checking with Karagor whether he was sure that he hadn't. There was nothing that was.
I'm not sure about anything. I'm very insecure.
I feel like once we're a power couple and now we've really fallen on
what's
hard
happened to
times. Like, what's happened?
Maybe you need to
You've
go
lost
back
your
to the old
confidence,
school.
I've lost my powers.
Remember that cop you used to tell me about?
Yeah. Man,
You've never really done that since I've been around. Maybe you should go back to
in a
that.
while.
Yeah, this feels like it would be the time as well, but I've just tried to cop and I couldn't cop.
No, I mean, I just tried to. I sort of did a cop, but I'm not sure what I'm copping on.
Yeah, no, it might be over.
I'm just sort of copying something. I'm not sure.
Well, I feel just sad.
It's more, less like copying, more like coping. Cope.
Amazing.
Hard times,
She
everyone.
can't cope.
At least we
He
got each
won't
other.
cope. It's cope.
That's tremendous. Absolutely wonderful. All
where we're
right.
at.
To return to the initial question, what were you doing perception on?
The room to see if there's anything
Searching the
dangerous.
room.
that's gonna
Okay.
get us.
You search around the room, and Shania, you discover in the northern wall, you discover an outline of what looks like a what looks like a doorway, and sure enough, when you kind of put a bit of pressure on it, it moves slightly, and you realise there's a secret door in the northern wall.
Oh, I found a secret door.
Nice work.
Wow, now you should be the tracker.
No,
that could be your new job.
I'm just the secret door person.
Well, you can be if you want. You've just got to fight Folton for it, because Folton's a tracker.
Hey.
No, it's all right, because now Shania's our secret door tracker, so we got two trackers.
No, I just perceived it, that's all.
Yep, exactly. You have a rational and positive function in this party. Well done.
Thanks.
I'll push the
Karagor, could you make us some sandwiches?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want?
You just turn into the lackey.
wax.
Just like,
I start hanging at the back with Algon.
Tough on the outside, isn't it?
Fucking is, mate. Yeah, fucking hell. I used to be relevant.
Quiet back there.
Sorry.
It's put in perspective, you know, when you're playing an RPG game and you have a character use loads at the beginning and then they just sort of like, and it's like, I don't need you anymore now. It's like, never get looking.
Yeah.
Algon looks at everyone and looks back at you and goes, "Yeah, quiet back there," and walks up with the others. He's like, "Sorry, I gotta go where the cool kids are."
Oh, that's such an aggressive way of escalating the ladder so fast. Fucking hell.
Fulton, you step through. What's your perception bonus, Fulton?
He's picked up a dice. My perception is plus 17.
Plus 17. Okay, you step into a the corridor.
+2 for the card.
Yes. If are you talking about just my base or?
Well, including the card, because yes, the card does affect.
Then 19.
19, excellent. Okay, you step into the room. It appears to be a long, thin corridor, like a single file corridor. There is a door immediately to your right, and then further up the corridor, there's another door on the right.
There's two doors, one on the right, one further up on the right. We have to go single file though.
Okay, so this is through the secret door we already found. Wow, there's so many options here. Fuck, this is massive.
They say two rights don't make a wrong. So therefore we go the first right.
There, let's go to the first right.
Yeah,
that
first
makes
right.
a lot of sense.
Wait, so we're not going to go down the secret tunnel?
Tracker
No, we
Fulton.
are.
we are down the
There's two doors down
I'm
this.
totally down with this secret tunnel.
Yeah, follow the tracker Fulton. He knows what's going on.
I'm going to.
I trust you, Fulton, with my life.
You're the best person in this club.
Yeah.
The leader, some would say.
No, I wouldn't say that, but you're definitely the best tracker in the club.
Yeah, thanks, Velda. Yeah.
I've never seen a tracker better.
Fulton, you push open the first door and step inside. There is a... there's a sudden blast of heat, and the rest of you hear just a rushing, whooshing noise as a steam vent in the ceiling blasts scalding hot steam into the room. Give me a reflex save.
Oh, God.
The best tracker ever. Oh, my God!
Oh, the blisters!
19 plus 24 is
33.
No, it's more than that. 19 plus 24.
24 can't be your
24.
reflex
no
bonus.
14. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, cheating,
14
are we?
plus 19.
Is 30.
33.
33.
33. Fulton, you come rolling back out of the room unharmed by the steam.
I look back at who's behind me.
I guess I am,
Not
because
me.
I found the
Okay,
secret
so
door.
Shania is next.
I look back at Shania and I go, expert tracker.
Yeah. What's in there?
Just some steam vent.
Oh, it's a steam room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I could really use to get rid of some of the...
Are Shania and Fulton going to get it on now? Is that what's going to happen?
Karagor gets on the cut chair.
Listen, Al Gaib. How the club has changed.
You are fairly sure that room's a dead end. There's nothing in that room other than the vent.
Okay, this way. Follow me.
Okay, yeah. So no steaming. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean, you can go in there if you want to get steamed.
No, I don't know. It gets rid of some of the stuff in your pores. No, okay, fuck it. We got a mission. You're right. Let's go.
All right. So Fulton
Just
goes.
wondering how we could rig it to make that sort of like
Fulton
a
goes in
steam.
first. Shania goes in second. Who goes in after Shania?
What, into the steam room?
No, we're not
Oh,
going
sorry.
The next right.
I'll go next.
I'll go
Velda
after
goes
that,
next. Then Baba.
Roll initiative.
And then Algar.
And then Peter the Pecker. And then Philippe. and then Karagor.
Just getting Algon's horse as well.
Algon hasn't brought his horse into the house.
No, his horse is tied up outside.
As we go past, Karagor just looks back into the room and goes, "See, if it was one blast of steam, that means there must be a lever where Folton pressed. So if you could identify that and you just move past it, you wouldn't ever trigger the steam thing again. But oh well, I guess we'll go on this way. Not the tracker anymore, not the thief guy anymore."
So
Quiet back there.
Sorry.
Our tracker's trying to work.
Sorry, you're right.
Turn him off.
I made you them sandwiches.
Good.
Pass
Did you
him,
cut
to
the crust off?
pass him to the front.
All right, but that means me coming to the front. Do you want me to?
No, just pass
Just
him along.
pass him. We don't want to see you.
Quiet back there.
oh my god.
They better be kind of triangles.
They're triangles. Karagor looks at the arrowhead on his arrow. They're little triangles, Velda. Little triangles.
All right.
Good. I don't detect anything wrong with this.
Fulton, you open the door into the next room. Okay. The next room is a small square room in which there are just stacked up against the walls. There are just a load more waxworks, really realistic looking waxworks of dwarves, orcs, Tengu, humans, all sorts, elves, all sorts of creatures, just kind of stacked up.
This is going to be...
They're gonna come alive at some point, and we're gonna have to fight all these.
Shania, pass it on that there's some wax figures in this room as well, but they don't look like anyone famous.
Okay, so she tells who's
It's not
behind
the
her?
Beatles.
Is it
Directly behind you is Velda.
Velda? Velda,
Yes.
there are some waxworks in this room, but they don't look like anyone. Pass it on.
All right. Who's behind me?
Behind you,
Baba. Baba, there's some waxworks in the room, but they're not famous. They don't look like anyone. Pass it on.
Alright, I turn around to Algar. There's some sex works in this broom, but they don't look like anyone silly. What was the last word?
Oh, and famous.
Fuck us.
That's literally not what I said, but all right, fuck it.
Pass it on.
Fulton's doing sex work with someone famous and a broom up north.
Oh. Karagor goes to turn around. Is there anyone behind Karagor?
There's a waxwork.
Karagor goes,
Folton's doing some sex work to the floor.
Amazing payoff.
Amazing. Oh dear. Okay. Fulton, you step into the room. There's only one door out of this. A door to the north.
I'm going to swing at the nearest wax figure.
You slam your axe into one of the nearest wax figures. Make an attack roll. Da-da-da-da-da. Just do it on that.
27.
27. You chop the head off of one of the off of a wax halfling.
Next one.
Waxwork rolls across the floor.
Next one.
No, Folton, no. What are you doing?
Start chopping into them.
Stop that. Like,
so
what-
there's just bits of wax and.
Well, you never can be too... I don't like this.
Well,
They're
it's
too
fine.
real.
We'll just leave this room then.
No,
Like, you can't-
there's a door off to the
There's so
north.
many waxworks in here.
Yeah,
We'll be
but
here
do we
forever.
have to kill all of the...
I don't know. If they all come alive, I think he's got a point.
Look, I think we're going to find some sort of, because the Manmolds I keep saying about, there's got to be some sort of activation mechanism.
You're a man mold.
Wait, hold on. What if
Thanks.
these are people that are supposed to come back and you've just destroyed them?
Well,
Shit!
No, there's no blood coming out of them.
No, but
but
they
they're
come
all-
from the facts.
Everyone here is wax.
Fulton, have you lost your powers?
No, I never had any in the first place. I would have lost them a long time ago. Okay, I'll stop then.
Yes, come on.
All right, fine.
Oh,
they come after us, though.
Yeah, it's your fault, Velda.
On your wax head be it.
Look, somebody keeps rolling something, and I wonder what that could be.
I know. I feel quite bad now because I think Ross, it was quite cathartic, wasn't it? It was just chop
It
up all
was,
there.
yeah,
So,
chop.
How long have you wanted to just go down there and start hacking away?
Smashing up wax figures.
Let's go through the north door, shall we? Quickly.
All right. Fulton, you push your way into the next corridor. allowing
there's
everyone
another
else
one.
to move up a little bit. So you go through the door in the north. It takes you to like an L-shaped corridor. And there are a few exits out of this that you see. So you see going around...
This is like a scare maze.
I hate the L shape.
So to your right, just to your right, there is a door. But then next, kind of on the southern wall next to that door. So let's use east. Come on, let's be sensible. To the east, there is one door, and then immediately next to that one on the southern bit, so where the corridor comes in, there's where you can see the outline of a secret door that you have spotted. To the west, the corridor then goes off and then round to the south, so it kind of doubles back around on the direction you've gone. But it seems to be, it does seem like you're in a bit of a maze along here.
So we have one door, a secret door, and then off down the corridor.
Going around the corner.
Don't worry, the tracker will track. Pass it on.
Don't worry, the tracker will hack.
Don't worry, the backer's got back. I don't know.
Don't worry, the cracker has.
What did you
some
call
crack?
me? He goes around and goes, Folton's on crack.
Oh, so now it's Mac, Jack, and Zach.
Explain.
20 on my survival. Actually, can I use perception to just see if there's any like footprints on the floor or anything?
Perception would be a good one to do for that.
11 plus 7, 17. 28.
28. Okay. You don't see footprints around here. It doesn't look like anyone's been through here very long. Been here for a while. But then peering around the sort of L-shaped bit around to the south, you see the outline of another secret door at the end of that one. So you've got 3 possible doors out of this room. One to the south, a secret door to the south, a secret door kind of to the southeast, we'll call it, and then a normal door just to the east.
Where are we going, Tracker?
Oh god, I hate this. Too much pressure.
Gotta make up your mind, Tracky boy.
Have you just
Shut up down there.
Sorry.
Have you described the doors?
Yeah.
I'd say one of the secret ones would be probably better.
Should we go to the secret south?
Yes.
Secret south.
Whilst those two are up front having that conversation,
Yeah.
I come scurrying up to Shania and like, Shania.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just didn't want you feeling like you're powerless because now you've lost your powers. So I've got some stuff that I'm probably not using that I can hand over to you because to me you're never powerless. You're really amazing.
Well, thank you. Well, okay.
I'm not just using this as a way to try and increase my standing in the party because I've recently lost a lot.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But I'm taking that on the chin. Okay, just want you to know.
Yeah, no, I know.
Anyway.
You've been very brave.
Listen, do you want, because you can still be the healer if I give you a couple of more healing potions that way.
Yeah, I mean, I can just do normal medicine as well.
Yeah, but in battle you can still be the healer.
Okay, then
So why don't you take 2 of them?
Okay.
Right, that's useful, innit? And then you can also have, if you want, you can have this spell strike ammunition.
What is it?
It's an arrow, right, which is absolutely fucking useless for me. But if you haven't got any spell whatsoever, then if you're quick and good, if you threw an arrow at the same time that Velda was casting it, then some of that spell might go into the arrow.
Okay.
And then you could... Anyway, so the next one is... actually, I'm keeping the Viper arrow. Fuck off, you can't have that. It's dead good.
Okay.
Do you want a smoke stick?
What is it?
Just makes some smoke, like a smoke bomb.
No.
Go on.
No.
That's like magic.
Not
magic.
really.
It's like magic, baby. What about...
It's okay. Now, you were right before. I think I'd like to embrace the non-having magic. And
I've got a feather token of a bird, which means you can... You try to
you can
send a message. You can send a message to someone very, 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 very far away. That's magic.
You want me to take that?
Yeah,
It's
because...
not just to remind me of my transgressions.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I look at it, it's an owl.
Underneath
Yeah, it has got a rounded head and a... Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to pass.
Okay, well...
thank you for the thought.
Do you want the healing potions, though?
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll take the healing potions if that's... Yeah,
great.
Thank you.
Shania, who's talking to you, baby?
Get back in line, soldier.
It was just Karagor. He was just
Don't worry about her, him. Worry about me.
By attempting
I don't
to
need to worry
curry
about
favour
you,
with the
sir.
dominant female, the exiled male attempts to work his way back into the group.
With
Karagor,
some useless arrows.
Karagor goes back to the group with him clutching his viper arrow, pulls up a hood, and goes, "Yes, my lord."
Oh gosh, you push your way, and with that, Folton leads the party in single file off around the corner to the south, pushing open a secret door and into another room full of waxworks. You all make your way through the. Let's just get the order again. So we're going.
Me,
Folton,
Shania.
Velda.
Berber Velda.
Fuck, I forgot my name from around there. Sorry about that.
And then Baba.
And then Baba, and then
Algon,
Algon.
then Philippe,
and then Peter the Packer,
Peter,
and then
Karagor.
Oh, Karagor.
and then the Ranger, formerly known as Karagor.
So Karagor's the last one to pass through the room of realistic-looking waxworks. Okay, just gonna pass a little note over the table to Scott to have a little look at.
You are now wax.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And that's where we'll leave it for tonight. This week's episode was made possible by Veyron. Veyron, you are the Dangerling of the week. You are the patron that has supported us this week. Thank you so much. You made all of this possible. If you want to be like Veyron, if you want to get your name on the show and you want to get access to exclusive podcasts that you cannot find anywhere else, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Cheers, Veyron.